So, hello everyone, and welcome to my playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. I've seen a few other people doing this online, but I haven't seen anyone doing a full playthrough with mods. So, I figure that I'll try it out. As you can see, I do have a couple of games already started, one of which is a few weeks in, and that's one that I've been playing off and on since the game was dropped. This one down here is one that I started to play through just to test out the mods that I just downloaded a little while ago. And it was just basically to give me an idea of how the characters ran and how soon I might be getting them. As I could tell, they all pretty much start out the same. Let me just rename this. And, oh, here we go. Enable mods. I have them all. Yeah, we're gonna leave that one out. Where was I? Oh my god. The game pretty much starts out the same regardless. You always get the same classes. I'm just going to be quiet while this runs so you can see how it all starts.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay, so yeah, that's the opening for it. And we just have to wait for the old road to open up, and we'll get to see our two starter characters, Dismas and Reynold, if I remember correctly their names are. They're the Crusader and the Thief? I'm probably not remembering that correctly. But regardless, you'll always get them to start out, and I'm on Radiant right now, as you could tell when I was doing the startup. It's going to be an easy run through, but even with an easy run through, Darkest Dungeons is always going to be difficult. If you could see my other playthrough, the one that I'm at 30 plus weeks on, I have numerous amounts of people that are in the graveyard, and yeah, that's another thing that's going to happen. More than likely, there's going to be a few people ending up in the graveyard in this one as well, because that's just inevitable. Go.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
And I'm going to do my best not to talk over the narrator as well, because I do enjoy listening to him talk about this stuff.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
And it's easy enough to take out one character, especially when you've got two going after him. Go. And interactive objects.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
There's going to be a bunch of different things set out along the road.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
This one is a little tent. In other areas, we're going to see alchemy labs, confession booths, unopened chests, locked chests, just a whole bunch of different fun stuff.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Go. So I like to try to take out this guy in the back as fast as I can.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
And that's just because he's gonna have... Why don't I try a stun attack? He's gonna have abilities that are going to hit both my party members at the same time, and that's never fun. And I apologize in advance for the fact that I don't talk a lot. I'm not used to talking a lot. But hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as I enjoy playing it. And I also apologize in case you hear my phone go off with some notifications. And that should just about do it.
Just size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
There. And I know there is a chest behind them, but in the amount of times that I've played, it's only ever been trapped, and there's never been anything in it. So I'm just going to continue to ignore it and return to the hamlet. That's great. He's got fast healer on him now. And Dismas has robust. That's fantastic. The only problem is Reynold has a negative quirk on him. And you're going to see that in one quick minute here. When the screen comes back up, I'll show you.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
There we go. So, yeah, Reynold automatically comes with kleptomaniac. So he's going to randomly decide that he's going to take things from us in the ruins, which is not a good thing. You can see the state of the hamlet right now. It looks like absolute shite.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Look, it's the one place that you don't have to upgrade.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is always fun because you can go back through afterwards and you can re-listen to the various things that he says to you. So if you enjoy the storyline, then you can go back there and listen to it, or you can just play through the dungeons and ignore them.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah, so they are always going to give you these 4 to start off with. Because I've modded it, eventually you're going to see the new characters that... Go away. The new characters that have been created by the community. And as I'm getting them, I'm going to put the links in the portion below so you can see where I got them and get more details on them. But for now, yeah, I guess we'll set out again. I may end up renaming these guys or turning them different colors. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided.
Of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Okay, so we're going to be going into the ruins. I'm just going to do a quick check on their attacks. Oh, great. So she actually starts out looking like she's better off in the starter positions. That's not actually true. I like her to be in the back. So pretty much the only thing that she's going to be doing right now is Divine Grace. And so that's just going to be doing a minor heal of 3 to 5. So unless the group gets switched around by being surprised, she's going to be stuck back there. And she's going to like it.
Measured now in gold, later in blood.
So we're going to the ruins, so obviously we're going to need a little bit of food. It's only a short little jaunt out, so we don't need that much. If there are any hunger checks, it'll automatically take 4, so it's a good idea to take 8 at a time when you go out, even if it is a short run. Take a couple of shovels with you. Anti-venom, not really necessary in the ruins, I don't think, if I remember correctly. I think I might need some additional herbs. I'll take a couple of skeleton keys just to be safe. And maybe a couple more holy water and some torches. And that should be all that I need. Hopefully. And the beginning's always pretty standard. There we go. It's always nice to find an extra torch. Hopefully, I'm not going to have him stealing too much from me. I'm going to try to click it onto Dismas. Hopefully that'll make it so that he's less likely to steal things. I don't know if that's actually something that'll be true or not, but I will do anything to try it, basically. Let's see, emboldening vapors for you. And there. Because he's actually a fairly good character. He's a really good tank. He hits pretty hard in the beginning. It's just that kleptomania that really gets me. An unlocked strongbox, so that shouldn't have anything hidden in the bottom. I should just be able to open the chest and take whatever. Extra shovel, some gold, and a bust. Awesome. And we're moving on. Hopefully there's not too many traps either.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And you can see that she was getting a little bit stressed out there just walking through the corridors. I might actually need to, up my torchlight. Here we go. And the better the torchlight is, the less the chances are that you're going to get surprised. The attack that she just did was Stressful Incantation, and that actually brought the lighting down on us. So I suppose it's probably a pretty good thing that I did that when I did. Otherwise it would be even lower, and the stresses would be even larger. Let's see, Stunning Blow maybe? Sure, that works. And I always try to take out the cultists in the back here, because she does have that stressful incantation, and I really don't want my people freaking out on me. It's never a happy thing.
Executed with impunity.
And they're just telling us about the corpses.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's see.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Go. Probably could have just hit take all and it would have done the exact same thing, but whatever. Oh, and there's my notifications. Told you were going to hear it there soon enough. And I think I'll go through here. Because I only have to hit 90% of the rooms. Oh. Stop that. I only have to hit 90% of the rooms, so I'm just going up through here, over here, and around. I could have easily have just gone the other way too, but... What's this? Abomination only. Plus 15% protection and less 1 speed. So that's gonna be sitting in our inventory for a little while, because I have no idea when we're gonna get an abomination. Usually this early in the game we get Houndmasters and Highwaymen, stuff like that, but usually don't see the abomination for a while. Let's see. Hey, my Vestal's actually getting some use right now, rather than healing uselessly.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Gotta love those crit heals, taking away the stress.
Back to the pit.
Fantastic.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, so an ornate fountain of holy purport, Portqua. Regardless of the fact that it is a holy fountain, I generally always throw some holy water in there on top of it. And that gives him a heal up in both the health and the stress. Because no one likes being stressed out. There's a trap. And let's see who's good at disarming. It's probably just going to be Dismas that's the best at it. Yeah, because everyone else is either at 60 or 50. There we go. And if he had been stressed out at all, that would have helped him a little bit more than likely. But as it was, he's been fairly chill throughout this entire thing, which I appreciate.
Waiting to be spent.
Okay, so I've got +5 ACC melee skills. Now, he's probably the best for my melee, so I'm just gonna stick that trinket on him right away. And we're walking, turn on more light. And there's the hunger check that I was telling you about at the beginning of the run. And I've still got about 12 left because we found more in that bag there. And so we just have one more room to check out, and then we can hoof it back to the hamlet. We can see if maybe, oh, come on now, see if maybe there's any of the modded characters in there waiting for us at the stagecoach.
A time to perform beyond one's limits. Injury, palpable fear.
I'm not too terribly worried about him right now. I know he's getting low, but he's not that bad off. I am a little bit worried about, oh shit. A little bit worried about her stress level right now, but hopefully killing somebody will help take that away. There we go. There's one down and 3 to go. That's better than nothing.
Another one falls.
Just need to get rid of that last little shit. There we go.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
And I'm gonna hit continuing adventure just because we have this one heirloom chest right here. And using that key will unlock more treasures for us. Now we can go back. I wish that there was a way to skip through this little bit right here and make it go a little bit faster, but that's okay. There we go. And our little plague doctor is the only one that didn't get any positive or negatives, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Okay, so that is...
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
I'm just gonna tuck him in here. Her, excuse me.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Okay. So, yeah, that is the beginning run through that you'll see with every startup of the Darkest Dungeons. From this point on, things will start to get a little bit different. You'll get different characters, different sections that you can go through, and yeah, lots of fun. So I'm just about at the 15-minute mark, so I'm gonna turn it off for now, and we will talk to you later.